My name is Nozipho Hlapolosa, and I'm from South Africa in a city called Johannesburg. I literally grew up there and I've stayed there my entire life. My teaching experience, I did my bachelor's degree in education from Northwest University. It's a university in South Africa, and I graduated in 2019, and I've been teaching. This is my 7th year. My teaching experience, it ranges from teaching different schools, different children, different ages. I've taught from primary, actually from kindergarten to high school. My bachelor's degree is actually in high school. And at the time when I chose my majors, it was because of how well I did in my high school. So I continued, I did my degree in high school, but then as I was doing my teaching practicals, I actually realized that I don't have the desire to teach high school students. And over time, when I started working and I started applying for jobs, instead of applying to teach in high school, I actually applied to teach in primary school. I turned to give more of myself, not just more of myself, like I said, in relation to content, but more of myself in every kind of way. And that's one thing that just keeps drawing me more and more to the young kids, because again, it's more fulfilling and it's more rewarding for me as a teacher. And what do I find most rewarding about working with children or working with students is the ability for them to move from not being able to do things to being able to do things, not being able to understand certain concepts to being able to understand certain concepts, just moving from a place of I'm not confident to a place of I'm confident. I think that is by far the most fulfilling thing for us as teachers. My teaching philosophy, it centers around being a learner-centered teacher. So whenever we teach, teaching can either be teacher-centered or it can also be learner-centered. But the most effective teaching, especially when it comes to the young ones, is to make things as learner-centered as can be, because while you are teaching and you are facilitating things, learners are actually taking teaching, in their own hands by doing more. Like if you put it more in their hands, then as a teacher, you're able to evaluate and you're able to see, are they able to grasp the concepts or are they not able to grasp the concepts? So making things, my philosophy definitely is being learner-centered as a teacher, ensuring that the children are learning while I'm teaching and facilitating at the same time. What is it that I would like to bring forth in the lives of the students? Academically, I would like to bring in the ability for them to challenge themselves, to think more and beyond whatever it is that we are teaching them in the classroom, to enable them to know that even though we are teaching, but they can do more. They can do more with the knowledge that we are giving. They can do more, they can challenge themselves. They do not have to restrict themselves to whatever it is that's being taught in the four corners of the classroom, but that if we challenge them to think more independently, and if we challenge them to be more curious and more creative, then that gives them a sense of, I can actually do this. I can do it differently. Yes, I can do it, but it can be different, and that's also okay. Personally, I would like to instill the value of purpose. All of us, we exist for a reason, and even though they are in 2nd grade and all of them are in the same class, but each and every one of them, they're different human beings and they bring different things to the classroom. And I would just like to push them towards that, push them to achieving their purpose, push them to seeing their purpose, teach them to appreciating their differences while actually breaking forth and making their purpose to a reality. I think that's what I would like to bring. Thank you.